Okay students, today I am going to teach you power sharing. What do you mean by power sharing? Power sharing is required in a democratic form of government where the power is shared between the organs of the government, that is legislative, executive and judiciary. Because in a democratic form of government, the government is elected by the people and the government is responsible to the people. So the power sharing is done so that the government cannot take the form of a dictator or an autocratic. So that's why it should not be concentrated, the power should not be concentrated to one person, but it should be bifurcated or it should be distributed among the organs of the government. That's why power sharing is very much essential in a democratic form of government. Power sharing is of two types in a democratic form of government, that is horizontal power sharing, in which the power is shared between the same level of the government, that is legislative, executive and judiciary. It is also known as check and balance method. And second is vertical power sharing, which is also known as federalism. In vertical power sharing or federalism, the power is shared between the different levels of government, that is from central to the power is shared from central to the state in a form of hierarchical, that is from the higher authority to the lower authority. So this is known as vertical power sharing or federalism. In India, we follow both the type of power sharing, that is the horizontal power sharing as well as vertical power sharing. So now I am going to teach you this lesson of power sharing with the help of first two case studies. Okay, so first is the case study of Belgium and second is the case study of Sri Lanka. Belgium is a very small country in Europe. It is smaller than the state of Haryana, and the population which is living in Belgium is less than 1 crore. That is, its population is lesser than the people living in Haryana. Now, what type of population is living in Belgium, or what is the composition of the population living in Belgium? So, in Belgium, diverse group of people are living who are speaking different languages and are sharing and are having different culture. So, the ethnic population of Belgium is that 59% of the Dutch speaking people are living in the Flemish region. They are in majority. 40% are the French speaking people who are living in the Wallonia region, and 1% is living in 1% are the German speaking people, and they are constitute a very smaller portion of the population of Belgium. So, the capital of Belgium is Brussels, and the composition of population in the capital city of Brussels is totally different, in which the 80% of the French people are living, they are in majority and they are holding the higher administrative post, and 20% only are the Dutch speaking people who constitute a very small portion of the population, and they are not holding a higher post, and they are not so powerful like the French speaking people. So the problem started when these Dutch speaking people who were not so powerful, when they got education and they started getting jobs in higher administrative post, then they did not like the domination of the French speaking people, because in the rest of the country the Dutch speaking people were in majority, so they did not like the domination of the French speaking people, and so this led to the conflict between these two communities, the French and the Dutch. So